yeah, I think those are all the new ones that I got. So I'll kick it over to Jet. What'd you have?
So the first one, again, for how many ever weeks in a row, Netflix number one movie, Nonnas. It is called Nonnas. Um, yeah, Nonnas. Yeah. Vince Vaughn, one of J Mac's personal favorites. Joe Manganiello. There's a couple other people, but just to keep it brief, those two. Um, yeah, this is a good one. This was a good one. I enjoyed this movie very much. It's a real heartwarming movie. Nothing really serious, but you care about the characters. You care what's going on. Basically, and if you click on the movie, it'll tell you this right away. This guy who Vince Vaughn's character, he has a bright idea to have like a restaurant where the cooks are a bunch of Italian grandmothers. So you get that home cooking, that feel. It feels like a house instead of a restaurant. Like that's his whole like bright idea. And that's all I'll say without getting into anything, because I do think it's worth watching. I thought it was a good movie. And yeah, I could just tell, because I haven't seen a lot of Vince Vaughn, but just watching it and finding out what I found out later, you could just tell it was like a passion project for him. And it was good performances. It's funny, and it was just a good heartwarming movie. So I do recommend that one for sure. The next one, well, I'll go to that one next. Sticking with Netflix. Well, actually, all three of them I saw on Netflix. But the next one, back to the documentaries. They dropped Manhunt. I don't think it's Search for Osama bin Laden, but let me get the full American Manhunt Osama bin Laden. Yeah, this one was good too. Back in the day, like when I first learned about 9/11 and things like that, like I used to love just watching documentaries about it, because the first time learning about it, I just thought it was the craziest fucking thing. Like my little mind could not comprehend like something that of that magnitude happening. And so before going into this, I just thought, I knew everything that I could know about him and about that day, but I didn't. Like there was things that I found out in this documentary. I was like, wow, well that's fucking crazy. And the actual like efforts that went into capturing him, like it's actually insane. And like I've seen Zero Dark 30, like that's how a lot like dude, in Zero Dark 30, man, that movie kind of sucks until that last 30 minutes when they go and capture him. That last 30 minutes, man, that shit was epic. But everything else about that movie, it's like, all right, let's just get to the shit. But no, that's a really good documentary. They even get like the last episode they get into during the Obama era, and obviously because that was when they went over there and took him out, was during him, and they get into the the behind the scenes of that night, and it's just a bunch of crazy shit. Like it's a bunch of craziness. So I do recommend that, anyone that's even a little bit interested in that. Episodes are flying by. I think it's like 3 episodes, like an hour, but man, I was locked in. It was just really, really cool information. So I do recommend that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Right? Yeah. That's no. It's not. Actually, it's not that one? It's not. And me and Andre talked about that, because I was thinking about that, and I think that's Saddam Hussein, but I could be wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, me and Andre did talk about that. That's funny you said that. No, the Osama one, he just walks up to the podium after like a long ass hallway. It's just him walking up to the cameras, and he's like, America conducted an operation or whatever that
I do remember that.
We got Osama bin Laden basically. And I was telling Andrea, like, I remember that day like clearly. Like I remember that shit vividly, because I was watching, because Andrea was telling me it was on a Sunday night, so I don't remember if I was watching basketball or it was just a random baseball game on ESPN. But they stopped ESPN to like announce that shit. Like it was so crazy, and obviously me just caring about all of that like I did as a kid. Like I knew who that was, and I was stunned. Like wow, they really got him. So it was crazy, and just seeing all of that just brought back memories. And like I said, it's a good watch. I recommend it. They have two other uh American manhunts. Another one was the Boston bombing, and then I seen that one too. That one's good too.
Yeah.
And then the third one is O.J. Simpson, and I was like, damn, that is a crazy three. It's just like Osama bin Laden, the Boston Marathon bomber, and fucking O.J. Simpson. Like that's crazy. Who's picking these? But yeah, like I said, I recommend that one. And then my third one, Sebastian was just chilling in here, and I didn't know what to throw on, so I was just going through the movies, and I watched Beetlejuice, second one.
Oh, I did watch that one too this week. I forgot. Crazy.
I had never seen Beetlejuice. I had never seen it. I've seen like clips of it, and I know what it's about more or less, but like I had never seen it, so I was just going into this blind. If anyone's like me that hasn't seen the first one, I don't recommend that. If you care about it, because there was a lot of things that like I just had to gather on the fly, which you can do, but I just I would recommend watching it if you really want to. Watching the first one, but yeah, the movie sucked.
Fuck.
I didn't think it sucked. I thought it was all right.
Oh, yeah. I heard it sucked.
I'm not a
I've heard
Beetlejuice
it
fan. Though.
sucked.
I don't think it sucked.
I thought there was solid parts, I guess, but just overall, it just felt like there wasn't a good flow to the movie. I thought there was too many plot points going on at one time, and I don't know. Like he's funny at times, but then sometimes he's just saying stuff. I'm like, all right, like
trying too hard.
I don't know. I just didn't think it was. Yeah, like I didn't think it was a very good movie. But it's whatever. Because it's weird because it feels like a kids movie, but it's not a kids movie.
Yeah,
like it's kind of weird. But yeah, I mean Jenna's good in the movie. Kind of crazy because man, she's been in some stinkers, and I do think she is a good actress. But it's funny, like she's been in some stinkers, and the way that like, have you ever heard her talk in interviews? She's really she can articulate herself well. She's really smart. Man, she just takes on some crazy ass projects. Like she needs to fire her agent, bro. Like,
yeah.
Whoever it is not doing her no favors. That shit is kind of wild.
I was thinking the same thing because I was like, damn, Jenna seems like she's taking these roles that are just not like whatever.
Nobody else wants.
And I looked it up, and to me, this one is not bad. So I mean, I don't think I'm with you on that standpoint. But Miller's Girl, and then Hurry Up Tomorrow. I think those are it. I haven't seen Death of a Unicorn, so I'm not sure how that one is. But she's got Scream. She was great in the Scream franchise. She's great as Wednesday. She's great in Beetlejuice. The movie as itself is all right. She's an X. She did great in X. So like that's just the mindset that I had too. Like, damn, Jenna's just in these bad movies. But if me seeing the movies laid out, to me it's only two. But they're stacked though. It's like Miller's Girl, and then this one, Hurry Up Tomorrow just came out. So
she was good in there.
It's fair, and yeah, like because it kind of felt like you were saying that a little bit. Because you would be like, she was good in this, and it's not her. Like I don't think she's a bad actress.
Yeah. It's the movies itself.
I would count this one. I didn't think it was that good. So, I mean, obviously we agree with the other ones. I mean, Miller's Girl. I mean, Jesus Christ, the fuck was that? And then what was the other one you said?
You got the and then Hurry Up Tomorrow. Those are the two movies that are just bad, and then the other ones I don't think they're bad movies or bad projects.
Yeah.
But it is crazy because I mean that's exactly what I was thinking too. Like, damn. So.
But I mean people like her. She's really big, I would say. So I'm sure at some point, that'll step the fuck up. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, there was some funny parts. but yeah, I just felt like as a movie, it just kind of felt disjointed, and sometimes it just had too much going on. I kind of felt like the plot line with the boy, just in case anybody wants to watch it, because it just did hit Netflix. That plot line with the boy, I kind of felt like that was anticlimactic. Like it just kind of happened, like how they solved that problem.
Yeah.
And then the whole like the scene after that in the church, I was just like, what the fuck is like what am I watching right now? I just kind of felt weird. I don't know. I can see how people like it though. I can see that lens. But yeah, just for me, it didn't work. So, yeah, those are my three. Yeah. I guess by the way, I talked about it before, but somewhere around there.
5.
You gave it a 5?
I think I'm at a 5. Yeah, I don't think it was bad, but I was like, me and Gloria were both like, yeah, I mean, all right, you know.
You seen the first one?
I did see the first one, yeah.
You like the first one?
And same thing with that one. I'm like, I'm not a Beetlejuice fan, so it would be great to see Jan's like Beetlejuice fan, to see his take on this one. He still hasn't even seen this one, but yeah, he loves the first one, so interested to see what I'm sure Beetlejuice fans love this one too.
Like I said, he has some jokes that made me laugh, but some like it was kind of hit or miss some of the times. I don't know. Michael Keaton's good though. He's good in the role, I guess you could say.
Yeah. And the third one's coming, so there you guys go, fans. Yeah. The third one's coming. But all right, there you go. That's our new ones that we've got. Let's go to our usuals